Hey guys, Ash here, and recently we checked out the F3 Plus from OPPO here on C4eTech. Today we have the smaller OPPO F3 with us. In this video, let's unbox it and take a quick look. So here's the box that the F3 comes in. Opening it up, here's the F3 itself. Let's take it out of its protective plastic, peel the plastic off. There's a screen protector pre-applied here. We then have the SIM ejector tool. Just like with the F3 Plus, OPPO's included a silicone case here. Should help protect the F3 to an extent, at least provided better grip. It fits snug. We then have the regular booklets, a micro USB cable, a pair of regular earphones, not the in-ear model, and then there's a travel adapter. Note that this is not a VOC charger. Let's now get back to the F3. To the front, on top, we've got dual front-facing cameras, more on them in a bit, the earpiece, the sensors. That's followed by a 5.5-inch Full HD IPS LCD display. This display is also covered by 2.5D Gorilla Glass 5 and 3 capacitive keys at the bottom. Now while it might look like a physical key, the center key is capacitive but does have a fingerprint scanner built in. This fingerprint scanner seemed fast and accurate, my initial impressions at least. The 3.5mm headphone jack, speaker, primary microphone and a micro USB port can be found at the bottom. We have the power button and a slot to the right. The tray here can take 2 SIM cards and a micro SD card. Nice. The volume rockers can be found to the left, and up top we just have a sole secondary noise cancelling microphone. To the back you can find the 13-megapixel rear camera with an f2.2 aperture and support for face detection autofocus. The F3 is just 7.3mm thick and weighs in at about 155 grams. While the metal build gives it a nice feel in hand, the overall design, like with other OPPO phones these days, feels quite bland. Like I said in my F3 Plus unboxing, it seems like OPPO's trying too hard to create an iPhone-ish vibe here, but given that many Chinese brands are doing just that, the end product just looks unremarkable. Anyway, underneath the hood, the F3 trades away the Snapdragon 653 from the F3 Plus for a MediaTek MT6750T chip instead. Now that's 8 Cortex A53 cores split into 2 sets, with one set clocked up to 1.5 GHz each and the other up to 1 GHz each. That's coupled with a Mali T860 MP2 GPU, but 4 gigs of RAM. There's 64 gigs of onboard storage and a 3200 mAh battery backing all this up. The F3 Plus runs on Android Marshmallow with OPPO's ColorOS 3 on top. ColorOS is a highly skinned version of Android that doesn't have an app drawer, but there's not a lot of bloat here. That's nice. ColorOS has its own sets of tweaks, including a theme store. Now, just like with the F3 Plus, the unique selling point for this phone are those dual selfie cameras up front. An 8-megapixel ultra-wide camera for group selfies and a 16-megapixel camera for your regular selfies. The shutter response is okay. You get an Apple-esque user interface where you swipe across to switch between modes. We have the regular options. Note that the F3 does not have support for 4K video recording. There is a manual mode labeled Expert Mode included here. Just like with the F3 Plus, this is a full-fledged mode with options to control white balance, exposure, ISO, shutter speed, focus, and even shoot RAW. So anyway, here are some camera samples that we quickly shot around the office. Once again, with the F3, OPPO seems to be targeting the selfie crowd, but even then, a price tag of 20,000 rupees for a phone with this MediaTek chip inside, it just feels extremely overpriced. At this price, there are much better alternatives out there that would outperform the F3 in almost every scenario, barring maybe selfies. So these are my initial impressions. What do you think about the F3? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. If you do want to pick an F3 up, I'll leave links again in the description because you can use them and that helps the channel out. So that's it for this video, guys. Give it a big thumbs up if you liked it, vote it down if you didn't, and for more videos like this, including the full review of the OPPO F3, hit that subscribe button down below if you haven't already. If you have already subscribed, hit that bell icon to make sure you get notified every time a new video goes live here on C4eTech. So thanks a lot for watching. Till next time, this here's Ash. You've been watching C4eTech. And I'm signing off for now. You guys have a great day. Bye-bye now.